The title of my project is The Sustainability of Phagwa Traditions in Trinidad and Tobago. The aim of my project is to discover how temple members of the Tulsi Manas Temple perceives and sustains Phagwa traditions. Also, I wanted to look at the amount of importance and value they place on sustaining this aspect of local culture. After I conducted my field observations and interviews, I was able to develop 5 main themes that I identified. The first were significant aspects of Phagwa, which were the colors and the chowtal music in particular, which is very fast, vibrant, and upbeat. It was actually quite a favorite at Phagwa celebrations this year. The second theme I identified was whether or not the traditions of Phagwa have been dying out. There were 3 main reasons I gathered. Firstly, due to lack of funding. Secondly, due to religious conversions. And thirdly, due to the fact that there was a very poor turnout. The third theme I identified was whether or not Phagwa traditions have become susceptible to change. Now, this one caused quite an uproar with one of my participants because she drew reference to the fact that a lot of places have been playing chowtal music through CDs. And chowtal is a type of music that is very fast and upbeat. And as she said, it brings a Phagwa vibe. So, because of this change in the culture, people may be losing Phagwa vibe. So, we can see that it has become susceptible to some sort of change. The fourth theme I identified is the sustainability of Phagwa traditions in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of my participants were in agreement that Phagwa traditions has to be sustained in Trinidad and Tobago. One of my participants in particular raised a rather valid point, as she went on to state that if the country were to celebrate Phagwa on a large-scale basis, imagine the profits this country's economy would benefit from. So that is another reason, apart from maintaining the country identity by sustaining the Indo-Trinidadian culture. Last theme identified was what was the general message everyone took away from Phagwa celebrations. Majority of the participants mentioned something along the line of good overcoming evil. And based on my experience this year, as I was able to actually partake in a full viewing of the play and actually partake in the Phagwa celebration, I also was able to take away the message of good overcoming evil. So at the end of this study, I would advise anyone who has never participated in Phagwa, this is a festival worth partaking in. At the end of this video is a picture of myself when I took part in Phagwa.